there is a fundamental lack of respect for the money. And why this is dangerous is because money is actually life itself. So you give, as an example, you give a week of your life, your time, your energy, your effort, all of your intelligence, all of your capability, all of your skill to someone else, another organization or an employer. And in exchange, that is your life. That is who you are. You wake up on a certain time, you take transportation to your job if that's what you do, or what have you. You give your life, which is your time, effort, and energy. And in exchange for your life, you get pieces of paper back or electronic digits on your screen. If you are willing to throw your life away, throw those digits away, throw those pieces of paper away without regard, with a lack of respect, it means that you don't respect what you're giving your life to, what you're giving your time and energy to, right? And so that is proof that the money is broken that you're giving your life to. Why should the money that you're giving your life to be controlled and manipulated by someone else? Isn't that a slave? Mm-hmm. That's financial slavery to me, right? So for instance, in slavery times, slaves in America gave their time, their energy, their effort, their whole existence in exchange for shelter, clothing, food. Today, we give our life, time, effort, skill, intelligence in exchange for paper or wire digits on a screen to go buy the food, the shelter. What's the difference? All right, I give it to you, or I give you the token and you go get it. It's the same financial slavery. And the fact that you see people squandering their money, it is a sign that they're squandering their life. And it's a sign that they don't value the token that they've received in exchange for the life that they've given. It's broken. And Bitcoin has come to fix that. All right? Bitcoin has come to fix that. And over time, I believe that an increasing number of people are going to realize all over the world that this is a money that you can give your life to. And it is a money that is the most valuable thing. Your life is valuable. So the money that corresponds to the effort and life you've given is valuable, and it's going to be returned to something that you honor and that you don't let go so easily unless you receive value in return. And you're not throwing it in the air or throwing it at frogs and dogs and cats and everything else. Sorry for the rant.
No, that's really powerful. And actually, I think ironically that addresses one of the main concerns people have about it. It's like, well, if money is scarce, then the economy can't function, blah, blah, blah. And the answer to that is exactly what you said. When the money is valuable, when the money is a form of monetary hope for the future, you only exchange it for things that are actually valuable to yourself and therefore valuable to society. And right now, we're at the point where that's not the case. And so we finance things that are not valuable to society. It's that's fascinating there.
You got it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Boom. I guess one more question for you would be tying it back into that hope that you were just mentioning. You are in Colombia frequently. You're in South America frequently. I don't know your story or background before you got into trading and before you got into Wall Street. You know, it sounds like that you didn't have the means for an Ivy League education and all that. So,
No.
so I guess when it comes to that, we've been talking about the monetary hope. We've been talking about Bitcoin. We've been talking about the technology change, all that. When it comes to, for me, what I'm passionate about is about what this could do for society at reducing the number of preventable deaths and reducing the amount of suffering for humans. And when it came to slavery, like you were just saying a minute ago, to me, the beautiful thing is that there is one difference between slavery of the past and the monetary slavery of today, being that this time we can opt out. We're able to do that. And so I guess for you, when it comes to opting out, when it comes to choosing that hopeful alternate, what do you hope to see in the world at large in the future?
I believe that what I would like to see is what Bitcoin has the greatest chance of delivering, and that is an ability for every single person ever to be born to be able to be free, to choose what they want to do, the path they want to travel along, the value they want to specialize in to bring to the world. When you have a money that is not debased, that you can store all of your efforts in, you can stop your worry about the future diminishes. And it's the worry about the future that causes, or the inability to even handle or take care of the future, and the worry about the future that causes, I believe, the decay in society.
I really appreciate you taking the time to engage with this Bitcoin content. I put in so much work into these educational services, put them out there for free, hopefully to get as many people interested in these messages as possible and having new perspectives when it comes to understanding Bitcoin. And this is because I think the first and foremost problem facing Bitcoin adoption is the need for education. And so hopefully this video has serviced that need for you. And secondly, it's the need for self-custody. Self-custodying your Bitcoin is extremely important, and I highly encourage you to do it as soon as possible, because as Bitcoin increases in adoption, increases in speed, and increases in demand, not just from people, but from high net worth individuals, companies, corporations, and organizations. In all these cases, the demand for self-custody solutions is only going to exponentially increase. And so wherever you are in your Bitcoin journey, if you are buying Bitcoin, if you are trying to understand Bitcoin better, I highly encourage that after the education, you quickly get into that self-custody route. It's very intimidating for people. It's very hard. People understand where to go. And that's why not only do I put out this free content out there for you to enjoy, but I also do everything I can to accelerate that self-custody adoption. So I do work at the Bitcoin Advisor. If you have an interest in a collaborative custody multi-sig solution, an estate plan, not just for you, but for your family, for your kids, your loved ones, your business, your church, your organization, whatever it is, if you are looking to have an understanding of self-custody, the trade-offs of single sig, of multi-sig, collaborative custody, fully self-sovereign custody, whatever the case, I'm happy to help. Our primary goal, my primary goal, is to help you have a secure transition of your Bitcoin off exchanges into your own hands. Okay, I'm here to simplify the process, address your challenges and your questions, and ensure you feel confident every step of the way. So you can find me at thebitcoinadvisor.com/Broyles. You can book a free consultation with me there. You can book a free meeting with there. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. And I care far less about if you hire me or not. I care far more about education, which is why we give out dozens of pages of free content for you to enjoy and consume and learn about Bitcoin self-custody, so that you can have generational wealth for you and your future generations without losing sleep. So if you like some of that free documents and free education about Bitcoin, I'm happy to share that with you. Again, just go to the Bitcoin Advisor, Luke Broyles. You can find my booking for meeting a consultation with me. So thank you again for enjoying this Bitcoin educational content. And secondly, whether you use me or not, whether you do single sig, multi-sig, whatever the case, please start taking self-custody, start getting your Bitcoins off exchanges as soon as possible. Link in the description. Thanks.